Hello and welcome. I'm Shannon, the Daily DIYer, and today I'm going to show you how to make your very own burlap shamrock banner. Stay tuned. Okay, so let's get started. First, I went ahead and cut my burlap into 6 triangles. I'll insert a video here so that you can kind of see how to make your own burlap. Okay, so once you have your triangles cut, I also went ahead and cut out with my silhouette a simple shamrock design, and I reverse weeded it. So I took out the actual sticker part and I left the outside of the vinyl. Actually, I'm using a contact paper. That's a great tip if you're not needing the vinyl to be permanent. You can use a white contact paper in its place as a stencil, which is what we're doing here. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and remove your stencil. From your backing, and we're gonna just lay it and center it onto our burlap. So we went ahead and we have our sticker on our burlap triangle, and we're going to do that with all 6 of our triangles before we get started painting. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use a green acrylic paint and a foam paintbrush and apply the paint onto the center of our stencils. And you're going to take the paint, get some of it off. You don't want your paintbrush too thick with paint. And you're just going to dab it onto your burlap right where in the center of your stencil. And you would definitely want to do this stippling technique. If you do some brushing, your stencil may come up and then you'll get a bleed under with your paint. So to avoid that, just use the stippling technique. It works really well. So here's our first one. We're going to go ahead and do this on all 6 of them, and then go back and even do a second coat before we come back to remove our stencils. So we'll be back. So now that we have our shamrocks painted in, you want to let this dry completely before you remove the stencil. So we're going to let this dry, take all the stencils off, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how to put your banner all together. Alright, so we went ahead and removed all of our stencils, and our paint is good and dry, and now I'm going to show you how to piece your banner together. First, you're going to need some jute. This is just a natural colored twine, and we are going to line up our triangles end to end and kind of give ourselves some extra slack on both ends to where we can tie it once it's all put together. So just cut yourself off a section of jute, and then you're going to need a hot glue gun and some hot glue. And we're just going to turn our triangles upside down, lay a bead of glue at the top of the triangles, and lay our jute into the glue. Don't get your fingers into the glue. You just can set it right on there and let it dry, and it will adhere to the fibers itself without pushing it down. So once that is dry, hot glue dries pretty quickly, luckily. Once it's dry, it just hangs right on there for you. So we're going to go ahead and attach all 6 of our triangles, and I'll come back to show you our finished product. With our finished product. I thought this was such a cute little rustic looking addition to your St. Patrick's Day decor. Very inexpensive. Burlap is very expensive. Jute is very inexpensive, and you can get a bottle of paint for under $1. So to pull off and make your own St. Patrick's Day decor, I think that this is definitely doable. I want to share with you what this actually looks like in my home's display. If this project inspired you, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. We do new DIY videos here every Monday through Friday. And if you have any questions about this project, leave them in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching.